Hello, and welcome to episode 527 of the TEW Challenge Run. So yeah, what do you guys want to talk about? This is the first video uploaded / recorded / anything since I hit 1,000. So, you know, woohoo, we're partying, boys. And it's also the go-home show to ECW One Night Stand. Tonight we are going to see Dudley Davis against Cesaro, and we've got some other matches planned, but none were announced ahead of time. But yeah, you know, we're trying to chug along, trying to get to Money in the Bank, which is at the end of June, before the new game releases at the end of this month. It'll be a bit of a slog, but, you know, maybe we're going to hit Mania season level of grind, or that weird grind from between Christmas and the Royal Rumble. Yeah. Without any further ado, though, let's jump straight into episode number 3 of Vince Russo's Wild World of ECW, bro. We actually don't kick off with Russo this week. We kick off with Adam Cole, Bebe, and the rest of the Paragon, which includes Dolph Ziggler. You know, because he's still in the group. But Dolph he's just in the background. He sort of just stands around, doesn't say anything, and then Adam Cole does all the talking. Because who's ready for story time with Adam Cole, Bebe? Now, for once in my life, I'm going to stand here in the middle of this ring and I'm going to lecture you not about myself. Tonight's story doesn't focus around Adam Cole, Bebe. It focuses around somebody else. Somebody near and dear to my heart. Somebody by the name Bobby Roode. You see, Bobby, you know, he debuted here on WWE back in 2016 in NXT, 2017 on SmackDown. He's had a nice little career for himself here in WWE. But for those of you who may not know the man behind the Glorious One, he's been going at this for a whole lot longer. You know, Bobby had to spend years grinding up in TNA to get to where he is today. You know, the same place that made a guy like AJ Styles, a guy like Samoa Joe, have made Bobby Roode. But Bobby, he could never quite break through that glass ceiling and become one of those true top guys in this industry. And that, tragically, would become the eternal fate of Bobby Roode. To the point where he's done it all. Him, WWE, he was a United States champion, tag team champion. He never quite won the world championship because he wasn't that guy. But he had to seek guidance from a guy like me. And now, he's not here tonight. He fled. He's apparently already in New York waiting for One Night Stand. So Bobby, you missed your chance to take part in your final ECW television taping, your final time on WWE television as a full-time performer. Because this Saturday, myself and Cesaro are going to end your stupid career. And Dolph, he's still trying to Ziggler. And Dolph's going to know where his bread is buttered. Dolph's going to know where his loyalties lie this Saturday night. Because Dolph, he's Paragon till he dies. And then Cesaro does take the mic. He goes, "As for you, Dudley, last week, you came up to me, you called me a hypocrite. Well, I say, if you were in the same shoes I would be in, you too would have joined the Paragon. I've been here for 12 years, and in that time, all I've ever been known as is a what if, is a maybe guy. What if Cesaro became world champion? Cesaro could become world champion. Cesaro deserves to become world champion. Now, I stand here, bleeding white of the Paragon. You, the Battle Royal, Dudley, that's a nice little spot for you. That's a nice little bit of success because you're a B player. I, for my career, have also been told that I was a B player. But not now. Not now I'm with the Paragon, because this chapter is only just beginning and Cesaro will be ECW World Champion." Out comes Dudley for our opening match, which is Dudley versus Cesaro. Gets a 95, because of course it does. Cesaro defeats Dudley Davis in 17-27 by pinfall. 93 for Dudley, 86 for Cesaro. Yeah. For those of you who have been keeping up with the TEW9 developer journals, so far, I'm easily pleased. So my favorite feature coming to the game is that next year, the brands you have people on will have their own photos. So instead of having this generic WWE background for Dudley, he'll have an ECW background. So, as somebody who's debated going in and manually changing the company logo before every single TV show to get it to match like that, that's a nice feature for me. But yes, Cesaro does pick up the win here on Dudley in a fucking absolute banger. The sort of match you've come to expect on ECW, but I could probably imagine one person who doesn't enjoy this kind of thing being on his television program. And here he is. We do see him backstage as he's shaking his head. He goes, "Indie wrestling on my show, bro. You two vanilla midgets, bro. I can't with this crap. What did Paul Lee sign me up for, bro?" And then Albert 5 and Iona Webb. Couldn't be any further from Paul Heyman. They walk in. And Albert goes, Vince. Because I know you haven't been really popular here amongst your roster. We're not particularly your biggest fans either, but last week you gave us a shot in the main event of ECW, and I pinned Mercedes. Who the fuck am I talking about? Sasha Banks is her name in this universe. I pinned Sasha clean in the main event last week. And Vince is like, well, bro, I've always thought that Sasha Banks girl was very overrated, bro. Charlotte Flair, that's the horsewoman that screams superstar, bro. Not some independent little wrestler, bro. So I thought I was going to give her a nice, easy win, but it turns out you and your little indie mindset managed to upset her, bro. Not that she's very good either, but she's better than you, bro. So if you want to continue to prove your worth here on my show, bro, you're gonna have to win again tonight, bro. And Albert goes, great, who am I against? That's when Chelsea Green walks in and goes, hey, Vince, it's great to see you again. You're looking sharp today. He goes, oh, thank you so much, Chelsea, bro. Did your husband, did he get my message, bro? Chelsea goes, it's great. We're gonna be in New York, because he's a New York boy. So, we'll see you on Saturday. And he goes, that'll be great stuff, bro. Oh, by the way, Chelsea, do you mind shutting up this red-headed witch right here, bro? And Albert goes, hey, don't call me a witch. Okay, that stuff's behind me. But yeah, Albert firing on Chelsea Green tonight. Then cut back to the women's locker room. Florence is there talking to Blair Davenport. When Liv Morgan walks out to him, and she goes, hey, Florence, Blair. Goes, Florence, I see that on Saturday night you've got a championship defense against my old friend, my old running mate, Ruru. And I made to say, if you need any help, in that match, I know her inside out. Florence goes, well, Liv, it's great that you offered your help to me, and of course, if you need any help, fighting off Hikaru Shida, I'd be more than willing to fend her off. Then Blair goes, I've got a great idea. How about tonight, why don't you two team up against Shida and against Ruby in the main event? Florence goes, yeah, that's pretty sick. We'll do that. So yeah, Florence and Liv teaming up against Shida and Ruby Riott in the main event tonight. It's in New Jersey as well, so big hometown crowd for Liv. 75, that's kind of mid. I guess both men are declining. Yeah, but oh well. Kevin Owens does defeat Sheamus in 13:51 by a pinfall of a pop-up powerbomb, 76 for KO, 74 for Sheamus. And yeah, win for Kevin Owens. After the match, he grabs the mic and he goes, boy, do I have a lot to talk about. First of all, when I came to ECW, like I've said before, I came here to be Mr. ECW, Mr. Extreme, to join the company I grew up watching that inspired me to become a wrestler. But now, I've got to deal with Vince Russo and his bullshit. And he goes, hey, Kevin. He's on the Titan He goes, hey, first of all, bro, watch your language, bro. Okay, the sponsors could be watching, and ECW, it's not the kind of show you can go around cussing, bro. I know you're a degenerate, bro, because look at you, you're the complete antithesis of a professional wrestler, bro. But, unfortunately, bro, the fans, they kind of like your shtick, bro. But I'm gonna beat it out of you so they lose hope in their beloved prize fighter, bro. So I see that you've got issues with those spooky Undertaker ripoffs in the House of Black, bro. Well, here's what's gonna happen. At ECW One Night Stand, you, Kevin Owens, will face off with Aleister Black, bro. And when he kicks your head off in front of the most rabid fan base in wrestling, bro, Maybe you'll learn a lesson that you need to fall in line. You're not some superstar Kevin Owens. You're a degenerate independent wrestler, and you do not belong on my wrestling program, bro. And Kevin Owens is fine. I'll kick Aleister Black's ass this Saturday at One Night Stand, and then after that, I'll kick your ass too. Then get a quick backstage segment. Well, not backstage segment. It's taped earlier in the day. Hook, he wants to get on the streets. Contemplating life, eating chips. When he sort of walks past, he puts his empty, bag of chips in a dumpster. And then Joe Gacy spots goes, "Hey, hi," and Hook goes, "Hi," and he goes, "I'm Joe Gacy. Who are you?" And he goes, "Hook." He goes, "Oh, you're probably wondering why I'm staying in a dumpster. You see, no, it's nothing. My life's gone kind of crap, really. So I thought I'd stay at home, down to earth with all the things I could relate to. Garbage." And Hook goes, "You're a weird guy." And Gacy goes, "Well, I'm not a weird guy." Then Hook cuts off and goes, "But I like weird guys. You'd get on well in ECW. How about Tuesday? You come along and me and you have a match." Gacy goes, "ECW? Now that's something I can get on board with." So yeah, we do get Hook versus Joe Gacy in a match later on tonight. I thought it was up next, but apparently not. But we do have Alba Fyre and Chelsea Green up next. And in 8 minutes and 7, Alba Fyre does win again. She gets a 70 rating and 53 for Chelsea Green. So yeah, she's racking up wins all of a sudden here on television. She was somebody that I was doing well beforehand, and I wanted to reignite the push on ECW. That's why I moved her over. But also, you can probably see it's very transparent. Because, let's not forget, after One Night Stand, there are only 2 weeks until Clash at the Castle. So yeah, I'm sure Florence will need a contender for that show. And then cut backstage, Kelly Kincaid, the new ECW correspondent, is in the press room with Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali, and she goes, "Cedric Ali, heart and soul, you called yourself. But last week, you made a challenge that was accepted by Braun Strowman and Joe Hendry for the ECW Tag Team Championships at One Night Stand." And Ali goes, "Well, first of all, the soul of ECW is starting to get sucked out of it right now. And you know exactly why that is, Kelly. But our heart and our soul to maintain these championships, because as bad and as dire as this may be, me and Cedric, we've lived through a lot of dire eras in this company. Funnily enough, ran by, let's not get into it. But let's just say anyone with that name shouldn't be trusted to run a wrestling show. But as long as myself and Cedric Alexander hold these, there will always be that little bit of ECW heart, that little bit of ECW soul, that little bit of determination that says, hey, screw everybody else, screw what everybody else says. You can, regardless of the situation, make it to the top if you're that damn good." And Joe Hendry and Braun Strowman, the crowd loves them. They're great. Braun Strowman is twice the size of both of us put together. But does he have the heart and the determination to win by any means necessary, Kelly? This Saturday, we're about to find out. And as for Joe Hendry, has he got the determination? Is he taking this seriously, or is he off writing another stupid song? Because if you are, Joe, I'll tell you right now, delete that. Okay? We're not here to play sing-along. We're not here to watch your stupid homemade videos. We're here to wrestle, and we're here to compete for these tag team championships. So if that's what you're going to bring with you, save it. Bring the best version of yourself this Saturday night. Because we damn sure will. We then cut backstage. Warlow is there. He's doing push-ups with a bit of scaffolding backstage, getting himself shredded. And then Russo appears again and goes, "Hey, just the man I was looking for, bro." And then Warden just sort of smashes it on the floor. Drops it aggressively and turns around to Russo and he goes, whoa, bro, I'm not looking for an altercation here, bro. First of all, as a fellow former world champion, bro, I'd kick your ass, so you might want to watch your step, bro. And second of all, bro, I just wanted to come to you and say that despite last week, there's no hard feelings between you and I, bro, and I still see you, Warden, as my poster boy, bro. I see you as a superstar, megastar, you know. You passed that airport test, bro. You move heads everywhere you step. And this Saturday night, bro, I'm counting on you to end this stupid little bloodline bullcrap, bro. Because we don't need Jey Uso here, bro. We don't need Jimmy Uso here, bro. We damn sure don't need Roman Reigns here, bro. And one goes, huh? Nice memo. Shame you don't really look too convincing. Goes, what are you talking about, bro? One goes, I know what you're doing here. I know why you want me to win so bad. It's not because you're flattering me with false promises. It's because you're scared. You're scared that if the championship doesn't come off Jey Uso, that the Tongans might leave you laying. That the bloodline may leave you laying. But don't worry, Vince. Because I hate them too. And I'm coming for every single one of them. And it's like, hey, good luck, bro. 70, sure, that's actually alright, considering Hook's not very popular at all. But yes, Hook does defeat Joe Gacy in 8 minutes and 20 by submission. 43 for Hook, 73 for Joe Gacy. And yeah, Joe Gacy, he's fit ECW, so I moved him over. But, maybe the ECW he's walked in on isn't really the sort that he'd fit with. Also, important to note is that one of the Dudleys, only one of them accompanies Hook here tonight. I can't remember which one it is, because, their names are so similar, and they're twins. So, after the match, it's Terrell Dudley. Yeah, Terrell Dudley gets in the ring with Hook. And then Vince Russo, again, pops up on the screen. Hey, Hook, bro. First of all, I never did like your father, bro. I always thought he was a pain in the goddamn ass, bro. But you seem to think that you're the new breed of extreme, bro. Who christened you that, Paulie? What, because you came out of former scumbag garbage wrestlers' balls, bro? You think you're entitled to be here in ECW, bro? Well, I see one of those Dudley brothers, and I can't really tear them apart, bro, because, nobody cares enough about them, bro. They ain't here tonight, bro. So that's your first warning shot, bro, that this is my show, bro, and I will do as I damn well please with it, bro. If you want that old ECW crap, bro, I hear there's a bunch of outlaw indie garbage companies hiring, bro, because it damn sure won't be on my wrestling show. So yeah, the shoot explanation is that Terrence Dudley is on steroids and failed a wellness test, so I suspended him for 28 days. But apparently Russo's had somebody on behalf of Russo or something has taken out Terrence Dudley. So yeah, only Terrell is here tonight. But then cut backstage, the God's Adonis Truth. Here you go. Last week was the biggest match of my career. For the entire career I've been here in WWE on this main roster, I've been tied to a fat oaf of an anchor. And now I finally ditched that fat boy. It's time for the God's Adonis Truth to prove his worth. And the God himself, the man who bestowed the truth upon you, he was the better man last week. But this God's Adonis train to the top ain't gonna stop with just one defeat. Because I proved that I belong here on ECW. And I don't care if it's Russo in charge. I don't care if it's Heyman. I don't care what it is. If you want me to wrestle, I'll wrestle. If you want me to entertain, I'll entertain. Because I'm the most underrated wrestler in this entire company. Because that is the God's Adonis Truth. Top Dollar walks in the frame. He goes, hey, Ashante. He goes, oh my God, what are you doing here? He goes, listen, I know you're the last person I want to see, but, I hear there's a new management here on ECW right now, and I was wondering if you could get me a job. I'm a bit down out of it right now. And Ashante just laughs and goes, who do you think you're speaking to? I ain't getting you a job. You don't deserve a job, Top Dollar. After you held back my career for 2 years, you deserve to be unemployed. He shoves him on the floor. And then maybe Top Dollar spills over a bucket and it gets wet as he gets knocked on the floor. So yeah, Top Dollar still not having the best of luck here. And Ashante just shoved him on the floor. I don't think we announced any matches for next week on ECW. But we do have a match for One Night Stand, and that is Kevin Owens and Aleister Black wanting back their rivalry from 4 years ago, actually. What the fuck am I on about? And yeah, they could go one-on-one on ECW One Night Stand this Saturday night in the Hammerstein Ballroom. That should be a banger. And there'll probably be a pre-show match, but I don't think I've got anything announced for the pre-show spot. But yes, that is the full card for ECW One Night Stand. 80 rated main event. Again, I knew this wouldn't be as good as Dudley and Cesaro, but Dudley and Cesaro felt more like an opener. But yes, I realised far too late that we were in New Jersey. And I did book Ruby Riott to pin Liv Morgan in the main event in 17 with a Riot Kick. 81 for Florence, 77 for Liv, 83 for Ruby, and 86 for Shida. Liv's gimmick's getting stale, so I'll look into changing that in a minute. But yes, women main event once again. And here, it's Ruby Riott defeating Liv Morgan. If she pins Florence on Saturday night, we have a new women's champion. If Shida defeats Liv Morgan, who knows what that means? If they've got a kendo stick on a pole, bro. But yes, that ends the show. Or so we think, because Russo... He's the one person who didn't like it. He goes, that is not my kind of main event, bro. I'm sick of this, bro. For the past 3 weeks, I've laid the law down that this is my show, but people don't seem to be getting the message. Because the crappy spirit of Paulie's extremely crappy wrestling lives on, bro. Well, no more. Because those initials are about to stand for something else. This brand is about to be something else. ECW One Night Stand. More like ECW's Final Stand, bro. And yeah, that is an emphatic statement from Russo to end the show. Did that just sound weird again for anyone else? Okay, never mind. I'll try and edit that out if I can. If I can't, my bad. But yes, what matters more is what you thought of the show, bro. Do let me know what you thought in the comments below, bro. And I'll see you next time, bro, for SmackDown, bro. As we continue their build to Clash at the Castle, bro.